Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today.
Good morning from New York City, New York. You're gonna have to give me another day or two here to clear this frog out of my throat, but we just spent the night on the streets here in town, and today we're gonna escape the big city.
We were in our truck, though.
We were.
Should probably clarify that.
Just like last night, we'll show you some of the sights of the city. There is the New York Public Library, which makes me think of the Day After Tomorrow movie.
Coming in on a Sunday is definitely where it's at, because it's Monday morning and the city is bustling. Delivery trucks, buses, pedestrians, more than normal. But it's still kind of quiet. It's not like chock full of people, but I definitely say Sunday night is what you need to shoot for if you want to pull off what we did. See another person waving hello at us.
That's Madison Square Park, in case you wanted to know. These old triangular shaped buildings just look so cool. Speaking of history, I did do a little bit of research about Times Square and where it got its name because I was really curious. And if you didn't know, it turns out that in 1904, the New York Times moved to Times Square, and the owner of the New York Times changed the name to Times Square in honor of his newspaper. There's your little fun fact for the day. These little side streets get forgotten about, but they are cool.
Google Maps is suffering hard right now.
It really is.
It is sucking a serious egg.
So we're going to be coming up and going through NoHo this morning.
What's that stand for?
I don't know, I guess it's...
I've heard of Soho.
Exactly, I guess it's the opposite of Soho, or
So what
next
does
door
Soho
to
stand
Soho.
I don't know what it is, but I got that feeling.
We could go see a movie. Think we can find parking again, Ben?
Sure.
We did it last night.
And all the kids going to school.
Yep.
Gosh, I don't know, like, I went to school in Southern California, and all of our entire school was outdoors. You went to various schools in your travels, and some of them were completely indoors on the East Coast.
Oh yeah, when I lived in
Like, I
Pennsylvania,
couldn't really
it was all
imagine,
outside.
like, there's schools built into these buildings that were randomly just driving by.
Mm-hmm.
Craziness.
Yep, true.
Love you guys! So here's something we've been wanting to share with you. Our little Shelby has a really nice safety harness, so she doesn't ever go flying while we're driving. And then it clips on and off with this carabiner that snaps right into a buckle.
It was really important to do that because then she doesn't go flying through the windshield or around the car if we have an accident or anything.
Well, here's another New York City attraction somewhere in here. Casey Neistat's office, 368.
I do have to hand it to you, Ben. You're kind of killing this driving in New York City thing.
That's because of the vehicle. This thing is just like any delivery truck that you see on the streets here. Case in point, an Isuzu NPR. I know I keep saying this, but these buildings make you feel so small. They're just massive structures.
Look at that. She's on a bus, just like she is in the TV show. Feel better?
Yes.
This is also St. Paul's Cathedral, and if you came here right after 9/11, you would have seen these fences covered in posters from all of the missing people lost in the 9/11 towers.
We'll have Manhattan, the Bronx, and Staten Island too.
Alright guys, here's a view from a little bit farther back of the Freedom Tower.
Well, Well, guys, I think this is as close as we are going to get to Ground Zero. Thought we might be able to show you a little more of it. But we were there on our last trip to New York.
This concludes our tour of Manhattan Island. Now it's time to plot our course for New Jersey.
All right, welcome to the Holland Tunnel. 12-foot 6-inch clearance. RVs and campers prohibited. Well, too late now. All right. Well, we didn't bonk the foam blocks. Duck, honey. Oh, we got this.
Bye-bye, New York.
We did it. Hell yeah, we busted New York City. Awesome. Uh-oh, security's waiting for us. Park office, scenic view that way.
Yep.
Okay, this stop is pretty symbolic considering we're going to be embarking on an around the world journey, and how many people from around the world started their lives here in America through Ellis Island and New York. So perfect. Hello, Lady Liberty. Thanks for being here. All right, guys, that is a wrap for today's video. I hope you enjoyed our escape from New York. We are gonna push over the next few days to Asheville, North Carolina, because we're gonna be attending Overland Expo as media, which should be a pretty cool thing. Hit that subscribe button and we'll see you later.
We've made it down to the financial district, and here is the infamous bowl. I think we have video of you sticking your head in the back of it on our last visit to New York.
I wouldn't do anything like
Never.
offensive like that.
Never. You're so PC.
Yeah.